light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down, light it up, smoke it down. I'm up early so I'm first to smoke. The smell from the herb pouring out of my coat. Green session, let me roll and get it started. Fat sack in my pocket, hella guarded.
Let's rock the house, baby.
He's supposed to do it, it's dirty. The spread theory. He's supposed to do it, it's dirty. Fred theory. Fred theory. Fred theory show. What time is it? Is that dirty time? What time is it? Is that dirty time? What time is it? Is that dirty time? What time is it? Is that dirty time?
Well. The time has come for the king of coughs to meet the queen of coughs. This is the 420 710 show. Whoa.
10% of our tax dollars? Not on my watch. Issue 7 would drain.
Oh shit, watch my face melt.
My face is melting. Done too many drugs, I can feel my face melting. And every time you see me in that back, I need help, bitch. Walking in the spirit realm and back and forth. When I astral project my spirit up in the fucking fourth, coming forth, picture the fourth one. Talking about that fourth gun that I just had to shoot someone. Then I pass it off to sick knick-knack. And I don't even care because you know your ass better get back.
Yeah. Looking like helter-skelter. Just did a lot of ice and it was a face melter. She can feel it. She felt it when I felt her. Put her up the shirt and I'm rubbing on the tits. Licked on the clit. She just fucked in the drunky bitch and smelled like monkey dick. But she with a donkey dick. Can't get with me and I'm funky kid. Coming through and I got money, bitch. Cause you know I'm rich. Get in it.
Cha-ching, so fuck everybody, you can't get up in this. Talk about orangutan titties, I don't really care cause you're feeling shitty. Every time that you feeling like you getting nitty witty. Talking about that bitch Whitney. When I married that bitch like a fucking gorilla, you is pissing, get pissed on. Cause we don't give a fuck, we piss on you in your face or even your lawn. So matter of fact, you better be gone. And when I come, cause you know we robbing you bitch for everything that you stand for.
Orangutan titties, you can hang in my city.
Welcome,
bitch.
Chrissy. Whoop, whoop.
This the money getter.
We are currently listening to a triple shot of Black Magic first face meeting
I can feel my
freestyle
face straight
featuring
melting. Every time you look up at the devil, this bitch is getting beat with the belts in.
Yes, I
Fucking all
did,
the
I
sin
did.
that we helping, and everybody knows that we the one that wanna gelp in.
I'm now going to close it so I don't get the annoying beeps during my show. It's not annoying except when I have a show.
Whoop,
Whoop, whoop, Rocky Rob.
Yeah, my face is melting. Feel like I'm chilling with Elvis. Gyrating my pelvis. And she wanna come and feel lit just with all me. Come and put it on me, bitch. Come and rub it on me, clit.
Face is melting.
All over the lotion. Come and put the lotion all over her skin. And I did it again. Do it again.
Face is melting, face is melting.
Looking like a pig when you lock up in the pen. Stick it in the back and go watch it quick. Watch your shit.
My face is melting, talking about the time when fat bitches sing. Fat bitches be the queen of nothing. So fuck your L's, bitch. And what is they helping? Like fuck Santa, cause Christmas ain't the time that you should relish in.
Fuck Anna too.
And all them fat bitches in the crew. And even you. If you stand with this, cause you know you was victim to this big old dick.
Yes. I am good, I am great, I am fantastic, I am a myth, I am a legend. groups. I don't have group calls, like group chats. I do. My groups I have taken care of, but no other groups. No. Before the show started and after our work finished, I got given some. You can't really tell with this lighting. Try to get it. Purple Indica Kush. That is the flower I'll be smoking on. And I was given a handful of candies. I ate the first handful. I'm going to eat the second handful now. I'm surprised they lasted this long. We be fucking every night. We be fucking every day. I don't see why you done had to chase for me just in your brain. We be fucking every night. We be fucking every day. Don't really see why your brain had to change every time you see my face. Black magic. Lick it all around with the finger fucking in the middle of the night. Finger fucking up in the middle of the night. I don't really give a fuck, man. The pussy ain't tight, cause you know she loose around me. Cause she feel comfortable with me. And matter of fact, she sees my demon too when she about to free. Hit it laughing again. Up in my head, you know I'm out to sin. Know I'm out to sin with the chains. Thank you, Rocky Rob. Cause I hang it from a fucking ceiling shit. I don't really care. I'ma go ahead and get my ass up in the air when I make a leap. Eat my butt cheeks like toast. Welcome, Outcast Owls. Now she want tweet. I don't really care cause Athena is freaky. Freaky shit, freakiness. I don't really care cause you can't. I would agree with you on that track. I be smacking asses like addicts. I don't care cause I put the bitch and I fuck her all dirty up in attics. Dirty in the attic. You know you're addicted to magic madness. Every time I crack it, and I don't really care. I'll blow that old ring out your asshole. Dick in that ass, girl, you know. I don't really care cause you like this flow. You like it flow when I put you on the flow. Put you on the flow. Featuring Sickness. Said like hey ho, now we bout to roll, hey ho, now you bout to roll that bitch down a fucking hill, and every time we get up in that Santa Claus, ho, you bout to really blow, here we go, now you bout to roll, now we bury you in a hole, now the devil's coming for your soul. Think I was dissected. Did I forget to fucking mention? That I was a kid stuck in detention. And I got a lot of attention from the wrong kind of people, cause they think I'm evil. We also have in this evening's show last week's Friday's story time carried over for Monday in case you missed it. And take her to the back and drain her blood like she was a fucking goat. Hang around the hook, take a look. Can you see what I am doing? What I'm doing when I'm moving all around, doing music to bitch. Put the tongue out, and you see me go right back to the butthole, What you really doing, what, ho, Now I'm really about to bury you up in the hole, cause, you don't really see me cause I'm really moving slow, What hole do you really wanna see? Buried up, up in the back, super deep, like 6 feet, Welcome, the encrypted house. Better watch your fucking 12 or 6, cause, I got the fucking red dot, aiming at your fucking forehead and whatnot, so, just fucked another, sticking in her butthole, cause you know we about to reload, put a cock in the back door, then I pull the dogs for the intestines. What am I to do? What am I to do when I'm learning on my lesson? We are 1 minute late for 7:10 in
Rissy's neck of the woods.
Looking like a stunt bitch, cause I stuck the bitch, put it in the butt and fucking it and sucking it, rubbing it up, rubbing it up.
Looking funny like a beak of a duck, bitch. You was nothing but a sticky slut up in the fucking brick wall. Cause you know I had to cement all the dead bodies when they fall. Uh-oh, here come the fucking cops and it's uh-oh. Cause they really run the block like uh-oh. What? I hear a shot and it's uh-oh. 3 bullets in the back and whatnot. Uh-oh, coming like a fucking juggernaut. Uh-oh, black magic really pulling knots. Uh-oh, never really got a loose end. Uh-oh, black magic is never a fool again, like a Zul again. Uh-oh, juggernaut, we don't really wanna put dough in the back of the trunk, ho. Uh-oh, cause you know that bitch is in the trunk, buttholes. We about to come and tickle it.
The mirror is absolutely honest.
Cause you never really
Its
see
first
the silly
answer
bitch
will
of the
be
trunk when I got her
compared
tied
to
up
whom
and I'll throw her in.
and what.
I just got back from the trap and you know I got a big sack of crack that we can smoke tonight. Uh-oh, don't you think you know? Better go home before you see we light this up. Light it up, cause we about to get fucked up. Uh-oh, I can see where I'm about to go.
Any sane person tuned in and seen how much cannabis I consume and what it does to me
Man, I think I see the
would
fucking
not
snow.
think that's normal and
Same
definitely
niggas
would
about to come and go.
classify that as weird.
Seen a sleigh up on my house like uh-oh. I threw him down
Up
on
next,
the fucking
Bison
ground.
Gray.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, Brad.
Various shots that people are getting now cover that. They're okay. You're not gonna get these vaccinations.
Somebody gotta do it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. I keep a drum like I'm Nick Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. When you ask questions, they start banning. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. I keep a drum like I'm Nick Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. You ask questions, they start banning. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, Biden said the jab stopped the spread, it was lies. I remember how you roll, but you haven't opened your eyes. These politicians are demons just in disguise. Look at Kyrie Irving and Nicki Minaj. Look at Australia, that's what's coming next if we don't stand up. Stop complying with the
Welcome, boss hands. Young Fred Fury in the building.
What I can't trust. If you ask what's about the
If only I was young again.
This is about control. Everybody knows, everyone complies. We're the kinds of pros. I don't need a plane. I just hit the road. I do what I want. I can't sell my soul. Market about the crash. This is what you chose. Ruining the country. I've been that's the goal. You gon' take the mark. I take narrow roads. I'm a man of God. I can never fold. Let's go, Brandon. I keep a drum like I'm Nick Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. When you ask questions, they start banning. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. I keep a drum like I'm Nick Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. You ask questions, they start banning.
Show.
Let's go, Brandon.
It's 2 shows to 5.
Congratulations. And it's clear that man a wreck. Let's go, Brandon, now the Taliban a threat. Hey, you planned it, now the Taliban is standing on our neck. Chanting death to America, you are barely president. Listen, I don't think you hear, man. Let me make it clear, man.
Speaking of No Emotions and the Gods, we got their new release from today's show.
You can take the facts, I fear God. I don't fear man. I'm on gear 10, believe me, we ready to rumble. The only play the Joe can execute
10 minutes
is a
before
fumble.
showtime.
I think we all know he's out to lunch. That dude went camping. I'm a Christian, so how do I say this? Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I keep a drum like I'm Nick Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. When you ask questions, they start banning. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. We know he capping. Patriots out in the street taking action, hunting us down for speaking the truth. Beat on the pedal, let's save all the youth. Media lying, ignore all the crime.
You may thank me now, but that is not a good thing. You are going to lose that title in a minute. Just saying.
We here in the stadiums, everyone chanting.
We have fierce competition here.
And Democrats stealing it. Hey, we look at Joe. Can we get a refund? How
they hate winners.
Joe is a crook and he knows how to deceive. FJB is the motto in these streets. Let's go, Brandon. Sing it with me.
I keep a drum like I'm Nick Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Pandemic ain't real, they just planned it. Hey, let's go, Brandon. You ask questions, they start banning. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. Hey.
Jeremiah Previous. We can't pronounce our voice word out. Jeremiah, I can get you the link later. Heavy Temptations. Right? We got the gods up in here.
Bracing out laughing, it's the world when I say I'm Christian. Even after that, I will never change my position. Listen to this, for this stuff is not my opinion. It's the truth for the guys who think their soul is missing. Risking their life for theories of people that is confused. They say the devil is the king when they are being used. They are amused by how the world works, and as the Bible will show you the right way. I'm giving facts. Worldly people do not know what to do when they end up bad side. That's why they end up depressed and go to suicide. And when as Christians, then we always know what to do. In the Bible is the state or mysterious clue. If you want to come to Christ for your transformation, then stay away from the world and the heavy temptation. Straight from the devil. Straight from the devil.
That is a rumor. Yes. Yes, it is. I have to thank No Emotion and the Gods for being a primary source of show material for well over 300 episodes.
Temptations as a disguise, but if you know the word of God and that has been recognized, you can't say Satan is the one.
Anyone that's a millennial struggling with tech, I have the right to remain silent because it is not going to be pretty for them at all. Just saying. 1 minute warning before 4:20 in Anchorage, Alaska. I repeat, 1 minute warning.
Stay away from the world and the heavy temptation. Straight from the devil. Straight from the devil. Straight from the devil. Stay away from the world and the heavy temptation. Straight from the devil. Straight from the devil.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Today's weather window forecast has stayed overcast pretty much all fucking day. But we got the furnace inside and it's in place. We just got to cut a hole and we are golden, folks. Dixie was out mousing today. She had a grand old time also.
I would like to run you over with my truck. It's an 18-wheeler, so you're fucked. I got 40 tons behind me and a grill guard in the front. I just want to hit you with my truck.
I left my home cipher. Week 2, entries 1.
I swore an oath and pledged my allegiance, deployed overseas, fought for our independence. Would we make it back? It was not certain. Proceeded with Operation Steel Curtain. I came from 2-1, started in a baby, and we marched and swept down along the Euphrates. I came out of cost, man, you heard the Lord's calling. Now I render my salute to all our fallen. Now I'm back, I'm depressed and I'm angry as hell, walking around like a dead empty shell, and all I can think about is going back to find the missing part of me in Iraq. And I want you to know that you're not alone. So many of us at the war calling home. So the next time you feel like you're in doubt, pick up the phone, call and reach out.
Welcome, Grizzly.
Métete con todos los míos, que le vamos a dar. Métete con todos los míos. Estos cabrones tranquilos, fuck estos talibán, que tú sabes cómo que yo tiro. Ellos vienen, ellos van, tranquilo, vete conmigo, síguete con los USA, síguete contra mí, tú sabes que más le vamos a meter, le sacamos la 45, también papi la 9 también, tú sabes cómo le tiro tranquilo con los apaches hasta que paten.
Stepping out of my lane, but loves are the same. Telling my story with little delay. Wasn't Army, Navy, and Marines, but that doesn't mean I haven't seen what I've seen. Evil has never been country specific, it's all around Atlantic to Pacific. 15 years of wearing the badge and just about everything that evil has. Part 2, and it's time to get serious. What am I saying? My make folks delirious. What am I saying about evil is this? The devil is real and he's full of tricks. Trying to blind it, convince he ain't real. Distract you with treasures and what you may feel. The choice is simple, the choice is truth. Jesus is the way and he's waiting for you.
We got bars though. What's the feeling these days? Seeing the flag, some people get mad. They see in the past, unless we talking reparations, no reason to ever look back. These are the facts, but this ain't the same. Nothing simple and plain. Things are so messy, no fixing a thing. But this gives you the strength. Freedom will make people cling to a plane. Y'all just don't know, travel some more. Places so dark, ain't no map for the road. I don't play cotton, I wanted to go. They saw the gun charge and they was like, no. But I was 15, running from home. Don't follow rules or do what I'm told. These are not leaders, can't get me to vote. But our veterans at home, that's our heart and our soul.
Join the army. I left my home. Wow. Look, Ken, I left home at 19. Needed to get out of the Fresno scene. Been here my whole life, I eagerly needed a change of scenery. Know what I mean? Raised in the valley, the middle of Cali. Not LA or Frisco, but we in between. So many churches all up in my city that Christianity seems quite obscene. Wasn't the army, it wasn't the Navy. JD wasn't into warring like Beatty. I wasn't ready to pick up a gun and kill anyone. That decision is weighty. Left for the soccer field, I got a scholarship. That means the college they wanted to pay me. But somehow the soil of my hometown drew me back in. A decision I'm regretting lately. Damn.
I got some bars, I think. I guess we'll figure it out, huh? Let's go. Get to the bag, no Louis or Birkin. From oodles and noodles to living so perfect. Washing this money ain't talking detergent. I came from the bottom, yet under the surface. Give me the beast to watch how I murk it. Made it this far like I did it on purpose. You want it so bad, but you ain't put the work in. Beast in the booth.
I'm waiting for mine. I'm waiting for mine.
No cure, no remedies fast. Like,
where is it, Robert?
They're watching me whip, trying to steal all my recipes. Checking my past. Thinking like Chester, me holding the sway. Still flexing my G. She all on my line, trying to jiggle the chest. I'm all in my bag, passive respectfully, yeah. It's big.
Yeah, buddy. 210 Texas representative. Standing tone for you slow folks. Check it. June 2011, I left my little girl so I can provide and give her the world. Touchdown at boot camp.
Correct. 4 minutes.
496, 323rd. Rep the squadron just like a gang. Where our motto, where it came from campaign. First duty station, Chucktown, South Carolina. On Balmain, C-17 Globe, Master Crew Chief. Deliver life and death, global reach. Honor the fallen and bring back our dead. Retaliation, warhead to the forehead. Had to leave the beach in the sand. Across the world to Fuji, Japan. Hope Army Airfield, Fort Bragg. Honorable veteran, now I stand.
Russian bars and it's about real asking yourself whether you're actually fighting for.
Мирное небо, всемирная цель. Под каким гербом ты сядешь до мель, тебе решит выбрать агрест. Но не отнять красоту родных мест. Ради чего живет каждый день? Ради зарплаты или бедных детей? Ради семьи, мамы и папы. Зачем тогда миру война и солдаты? Я не смотрю новости, шлак. Все, что покажут, просто аншлаг. Я далеко от политики снова. Но человек с собой хватит кровь. Планета цветет, города умирают. И наоборот, гармония рая. Я верю в любовь, в Бога я верю. И в то, что наступит конец.
What am I waiting for from Robert? Well, ask him if he got anything printed out or written out recently.
Anything to support the Marine Laboratory accounts, NJ, the Space Force.
And he'll be able to answer that question.
It's amazing. Give me Barbies, but I prefer boots. I follow my daddy, yeah, it's in my roots. You went to prom, I went to MEPS. You take it for granted, but never forget. I solemnly swore with not one regret. Remember our freedom, the nation's a threat. That's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for it. Each branch of stone, the nation our gauntlet, ready to snap for whoever could want it. Real life centuries, real life avengers, stepping on necks and bringing the pressure. Nuck if you buck and be the aggressor. If we can't stop you, here come our successors, fueled with vengeance and freedom approach. God gives out mercy, you know we don't.
Thank you, Rocky Rob. It's cleaned out now.
Look at me now, look at me now, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No one can bother me, not in the slightest. I'm yelling victory, throwing your towel. I'm taking my shot, I'm doing it well. I'm saving myself, no need for the bell. I'm giving it everything, all that I got. Cause you gotta see me when I'm at the top. I'm a U.S. Marine. This one for my people, freedom fighters. Now the
Coming up next, also, Let's Go Brandon. However, this one is by 40-year-old Blow.
As you can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go, Brandon. Brandon, you told me you were going to kind of hang back those first two stanzas.
Americans screaming, let's go, Brandon. Patriots screaming, fuck Joe Biden. The media, they trying to play us like fools, yeah. You know she heard fuck Biden too.
What time is it, folks? It is dab 30. I repeat, it is dab 30.
Fake news trying to silence the truth, yeah. We the people trying to save the youth, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine. I ain't flying Southwest, don't ask me. No, and I ain't wearing no mask, they nasty. And all you liberals better stop trying to harass me. You know we try to stop the steal. Bury me Republican, pop the red pill. Now the whole world screaming, fuck Joe Biden. Proud Americans and PBs out here wildin'. Let's go Brandon, let's go Brandon, let's go Brandon, let's go Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. That's also a new favorite among Americans. Winning a big race, Brandon Brown, after his big victory at Talladega. Well, the reporter actually thinks they're saying, cheering Brandon. When you listen closely, no, they're not.
Yeah, you know they ain't. They try to spin it on the people. But you can never play the Patriots, I told you. Joe, you went viral again.
No, they weren't chanting, let's go Brandon at all. You, the American people, have every reason to be angry at Joe Biden. He is failing this country around every turn. Every American is paying the price. The world is paying the price.
Press Campy Pro House.
Yeah, I need ammunition for the water. What do you know now? Pretty boy like John Stamos, but I never keep a full house. Pack loud, bitch, I can't slow down. Sacrifice everything, so I deserve to be alone now. Big house, watch how I bite down. Running back Wolverines, but boy, you bleeding on the floor now. Lay it down, the booty go pull out. Please distract me from my walls now. Sacrifice everything, running with Wolverines. Elephant in my jeans, pretty white boy from Michigan. Shark sure ain't got no stick. Sure like how I live, 100% from the free throw line, but when I'm on break. Expand is the poisonous blade, it says the most fatal cut for the man who wields it. Eating every lunch, I'm the bus driver on a field trip. Watching Billy Madison, jump into the fountain, keep it silly at her Addison. Bitch, I'm moving mountains, so don't ask me what is happening. Bro boy, yeah boy, running his sauce on the carpet, we can get it static again. Yeah, I need ammunition for the water, what do you know now? Pretty boy like John Stamos, but I
Really start to feel the effects and taste. When I start tasting it, I can know that it's doing its job.
Please distract me from my walls now. Need ammunition for the loadout, yeah. They know. We'll take the thirst and we get more rounds, yeah. I know. No video game, but I might fall, yeah. I know. Sacrifice my whole life, bitch, I go all out, yeah. They know. Did it on my own, I ain't no falls, yeah. They know. They 2-3 so but I still ball out, yeah. I need ammunition for the water. What do you know now? Pretty boy like John Stamos, but I never keep a full house. Pack loud, bitch, I can't slow down. Sacrifice everything, yes, I deserve to be alone now. Big house, watch how I bite down. Running back Wolverines, but boy, you bleeding on the floor now. Lay it down, the booty go pull out. Please distract me from my walls now. Hey, silly boy, P, bitch.
No emotion.
Fifth
the gods.
Generation Towers.
Dopamine. 189. Yeah. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. The gods. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. No emotion. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. The gods. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. No emotion. Your mind is a cup that needs to be filled up with knowledge. Keep your mouth shut and stay solid. I lost my mind, but not my soul. Is there a spot in the mall I could get my balls polished? In a sailboat surfing on the dark web. Fortune cookies with no fortune makes you less fortunate. My penis gets
I
more
told
range
you at
than
the
a 5G
beginning,
tower.
I am
My mind is
a
expanding
legend.
and can't fit
I am a
inside my
myth.
skull. I enjoy doing nothing and I'm good at it. You better never ask me to go back to
This is
school.
why,
The
folks.
coolest nigga on the hottest day of the summer. I separated my mind from my
This
alter
song isn't
ego.
even an
It's 4th
hour
of
old.
July, I evolved into not eating hot dogs. Let's all live our
releases.
life like the
Retro
last
freaks.
day. Some good vibration when she buys some new batteries. You keep everything to yourself besides COVID-19. Spiritual families connect with no Wi-Fi. I wonder if the 5G towers are gonna make me die. Don't FaceTime me just to watch me cry. Ruin the sky. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. The gods. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. No emotion. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. The gods. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour.
No emotion, steal the signal and broadcast the broads with big ass. What's the fastest way to get to Quickie Mart? Daylight savings is good for the planet. The only conditioning I'm fucking with is air conditioning. Your face confusion proves that you clearly wasn't listening. I got arrested trying to destroy a 5G tower. My conclusions are constructed from illusion. Watching a genius have a stroke from too many ideas. I hate hospitals, but I love living. I love giving people a cold glass of beer on a hot day. I don't want to watch people exercise, I'd rather watch people smoking. I need the charger for my phone or we're going to a phone funeral. We can't be friends if you allow people to talk bad about me. All of your decisions determine where you're going next. Prayers go up and blessings come down. For $1.50 you could get $1.50. Yo, I dare you to fuck with me. You lack intelligence but attached to a smartphone. I sleep on a couch so I never wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Today's lesson is don't take drugs and talk to police. Lotus flower has the same energy as my chakras. I need a knee doctor to fix my felonies. Never say you're tired if you want to be successful. Keep steroids in the Tesla and never run out of juice. I became a Power Ranger to skip school and jump people. History will bury me and sprout a mango tree. How do I not have any reception with my phone getting 5G? The cell phone service is making it hard to breathe. The horizon destroyed by T-Mobile and Verizon. Steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. The gods steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. No emotion, steal the power from a 5G tower. This is our hour. The gods steal the power from a 5G tower. 189. This is our hour. The gods. Yeah.
You still haven't answered her, Robert.
Fuller_Pendleton_art on Instagram.
They took away everyone's rights. Time to wake up.
You know,
By
the
Russell
American
Means.
people for too long have been an irresponsible, free people. And even generation to generation, as they've become less free, they don't recognize it. They have lost the ability of critical thought. In order to regain critical thought, all you have to do is read your Constitution and then look at the laws that govern you, especially from the federal perspective. It's unconscionable to allow your freedoms to be taken away decade after decade after decade, year after year. And I'm very proud of this, by the way. My nation, the Lakota, were the first nation to militarily defeat the United States of America on the field of battle. And that resulted in the 1868 Sioux Treaty. Be that as it may, what has happened after they economically forced us into these prisoner war camps by destroying our food supply
Welcome,
and
Dave.
our rite of passage in our own land. They confined us to these, and then they began practicing and perfecting their colonial tactics. What has happened is now America, because of the irresponsibility of your forebears and the irresponsibility of yourselves, you are now on one huge Indian reservation. All policies were bred and born and birthed on an Indian reservation.
Oh my God.
And then exported to the world, and now comes back on the backs of the American people. You have a near perfect document. In the words of Benjamin Franklin, 1744, to a collection of colonists discussing freedom, he said to them, and I quote, "If the nation to the north can form a near perfect union that has endured for centuries, why cannot we form a more perfect union?" Unquote. So they're talking about the Iroquois Confederacy, and that's where the Constitution comes from. Because in 1988, on the eve of the 200-year anniversary of the Constitution. It was unanimous.
We got it right. They
Thank you.
admitted it.
By the Congress of the United States, they sent in writing to the Six Nations Iroquois Confederacy, thanking them for their input into the Constitution and the formation of the United States of America. So you see, the Constitution is Indian law, and that's why I love it. You know, beginning in the 1840s, they start stripping away your freedoms by developing the corporation. You know, a piece of paper. And then in the 1870s, of course, during Lincoln, when they declared martial law, and even after they ceased civil war, martial law continued on for another 3 or 4 years when it was no need to. But in the 1870s, that's when Congress started giving the banks the right to rule. And of course, you go on to 1913, and the beginning of the 20th century, that's when they officially gave away the power of our economy to the banks, you know? They can print the money for us. According to our Constitution, you should never allow, the people should never allow their money to be printed by someone else. Hello? So the history of the Indian and the history of the American have now come full circle, and we're intertwined in the dictatorial policies of those that control the monetary system of America. And they have done such a bad job of it that they're destroying themselves. It's ludicrous at best. Welcome to the reservation. With the reason we've become just so materially minded is because Americans don't have a culture. They left their cultures behind. And you see, culture is about values. And if you have value, you have culture. And it's been proven from empire to empire. And when you allow your human right, your individual rights to be usurped, that's when empire grows and could care less.
Russell means time to wake up. They took away everyone's rights. Up next, Unlawful Acts, Story Time, Dystopia Science Fiction.
Those unlawful acts soon led to the arrests. The ones who thought they played the system got played themselves. The general public had no idea of the corruption that happened over the years. This system was built to implode, and there was nothing anyone could have done. It was inherent in the design, the way these economic cycles worked. We just had to ride the wave and see it through. Society had already finished long ago. But people still held onto the banks, letting the river tear them apart and pulling down others in the process. Some were tricked with false promises of riches, but they were really the ones leading us to the jaws of hell.
What is that? Whoa.
The fuck is that? It ain't working, is it?
No, it's dead. It's got no signal. But how bizarre to find it in here.
Fucking inventions. Destroyed society. They're the reason why people started a silent war on themselves.
No, it's not working. It's dead. It's got no signal. Look.
Just get rid of it. It's an evil fucking machine.
Fine, I'll get rid of it.
So what do you think's gonna happen now?
Well, there's new people in power now. And all those guilty ones, they're going to be put on trial. They thought they'd won. But as always, human perseverance.
So where are we going to go now?
Just be patient. Everything's changing. I know it seems a bit dark, but tides are turning.
Right, we're in London HQ. The time is 10:30. I'm interviewing Alicia Reynolds today about the work with Dalit Solutions and her contribution to closing 663 independent businesses. Hello, Alicia. Thank you for your time. We have brought you here today with your work involved with Dalit Solutions in the past 3 years. So how did you start working for them?
Lockdown happened. I was working as a store detective before I lost the job. So I saw the ad and I applied for it. How else do you think people look for work? It was along the same lines as working as a store detective. It came with incentives and bonuses.
Bonuses?
Yeah. The more you shut businesses,
the more you close, so you were rewarded for closing businesses?
Our objective was to close the businesses.
But closing the businesses was meant to protect people.
Don't worry, folks. This is yet to happen.
That's what I meant.
This is
health
dystopia.
reasons.
Remember, sci-fi.
I was just doing my job. I got the orders and I followed suit. Look,
having a joint
I can't see what this is about. Look, when do you think I can go?
Go? We have a lot more to ask you.
This is to do with Dilute Solutions. I signed a contract with them before I started the work. What else do you want me to say?
Yes, I have the contract right here. Did you read the small print? It states any employee of Dilute Solutions is solely responsible for every job. So this passes it all to you. You are legally fully responsible for every business you close.
That's strange. You mean I'm the one to blame?
Were you aware at any point that what you were doing was illegal and breaching human rights?
Look, Detective, I'm good at my job. I knew what I was doing. I was just following the orders and did what I was supposed to do, okay?
No, you did some bad things. Are you aware of the mental health, the suicides, the poverty that people are now under? Not to mention those families that have been destroyed?
These are to come. Look at Australia.
I just miss my mum. She's never coming back.
I know it's tough, mate. But we have to look beyond the situation and see what's growing. And see the growth. It's the only thing that's going to keep us sane, mate.
Encrypted.
He's right. We can't dwell on any shit. We just need to move forward.
As much as I would like to give a
Life's too
shout
short to
out
get mixed
for
up
the
in a world
fact
which is
that
run by
it's Michigan
psychopaths.
Bud, I haven't
just have to
seen
see
too
it
many Michigan
and move on
Buds
from it
winning cups.
and build anew.
But I am
think we'll never
happier
get
than a
something like
pig
normal
in
again.
shit that you're smoking with us.
Getting back to normality is the whole trick that they played on us, that they carrot dangled right in front of our eyes. Let me ask you something. Who was worse? Those who dangled it, or those who reached out for it? See, everyone brought in their demons from the outside. And as much as the evil
When the
powers
craft
wanted to have
growers
this
move in,
technocratic world,
that's the
they
ones
couldn't
you want to
integrate it
go
with
to.
us. They can't.
They
No,
carry the
that's
cup ones.
outside of us. No matter what you believe in, you know, all the gods, the universes, natures, whatever you want to call it, there's all of that stuff. It's law.
When the world breaks down, a new one's beginning, right?
There has to be breakdowns of some sort. It's what we've learned. It's how we've learned. In the Western world,
As
well,
an activist and a
it's been
cannabis
waiting in a bubble for
enthusiast and
years,
medical
just
patient,
waiting to pop. And still, there's so many levels to it that
I
people don't understand,
have
and
a
they
high
never will.
standard for
That's
my
why they're angry.
smoking and
Well,
what
they're
I take
nothing.
in for medicine and
they're
everything
not happy.
else.
They have a right to be
It
angry.
has to be quad smoke,
But the anger is what makes them grow.
or
We are literally just feeding
it
that
just
evil with our
doesn't
anger.
work. Like, it's great to
And people don't
smoke and be
realise that it is the
socializing
core of
with,
everything
but
that's
it's not
happened.
good for medicine.
The thing is, right, everything had to be done by consent. So whether it's subconscious or conscious, the people still needed to consent. It's fundamental law.
And we were told everything. We could see everything.
If it does what it needs
But
to
people
for
buried
you,
their
that's
head in the sand
great.
for way too
But
long.
I know for myself and my brother and other medical patients, they need the higher quality. And they need the terpenes and all the aspects of it for medical purposes.
I'm here in London HQ. The time is 11:30. I'm interviewing
when
Arthur Blackwell. How did
a
you
buddy
get
of
involved
mine
with Dalit
comes
Solutions?
into the camp and says, "Oh, we got this.
Owed a
It's
lot
good
of money.
smoke."
And one day
It
they
gives me
said,
a
if you
new
join us,
buzz.
we'll sort your debt out.
But it
Whatever it
doesn't help
takes.
me
Would you
with my
walk off a
aches, my
cliff?
pains, and my broken
I'd be
body.
stupid, it was just a job. I owed more than 500 grand.
So, in that process, you managed to beat seriously injured 8 people, assaulted 3 women. How were you protecting their health? Exactly.
Right to do what I had to do.
What the fuck?
That's the weirdest shit. There's no battery in it.
It's been out of use for at least a year.
We'll soon know. Drones will be on their way. I'm done with this shit now. I haven't got the energy to run.
Maybe it's just the end of its life.
For fuck's sake, this is out of order. I can't take responsibility for that.
Everything in life has a ripple effect. Your actions destroyed communities and loved ones. People died, Alicia.
Look, this has nothing to do with me, okay? I just want to get out of here now.
Nothing to do with you. I'm sorry, Alicia, but you have been misled.
Look, detective, please, surely we can work this out. This is crazy.
Alicia Reynolds, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in
I
court.
can't believe this. What the hell is going on here? No, detective, okay, no, don't.
And we can only hope that this will happen. And some of us are praying that it will happen.
There's nothing to do with me. It's just a job, that's all.
Well, you are a lot to do with this. In fact, it's your responsibility. You have become a criminal, and you have no one to answer to but yourself.
What are you talking about? I was just doing my job. Let me out of here.
Yes, I've heard that a lot. I was just doing my job. Well, look where this has led you now. And look where it has led our society. When will you realize that the people you follow are always to blame?
Look, mate, this is crossing the line, and they all deserved it.
No one deserved that. You have no clue what you did. You're an evil man. If you struggle, you'll make it more difficult on yourself.
What do you mean? You going to? Well, come on!
Arthur Blackwell, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court.
I ain't going to struggle, but you will be seeing my lawyer.
You will find no lawyer to represent you. Times have changed, my friend.
27-hour battery suspect is at 318 East.
Maybe it's just the end of its life.
It's just fear. Only fear. Remember? Doesn't mean anything. They're still around, but we're the ones in charge. As we move into the new world, we see the old order attempting to create more control in their well-planned experiment. But consciousness has awoken and humans have expanded to a much higher vibrational rate. The fear and danger they wanted now cannot be implemented, although a small number, enough of us, have awoken. And once that number increases, it will create a wave of unstoppable consciousness. Our power begins when we ask questions about the unlawful acts happening around us. Because when we ask questions, we eventually get answers. Where in your life do you question this reality? Or do you choose to be spoon-fed lies that destroy this incredible human experience?
Coming up next, very abstract, different time zone, featuring Electro, Zale, and Nova J. West.
Bitch, I got bands, fuck your demands, racing for your love on the digital.
Right, Chrissy? Getting low and re-upping and restocking is always a good time.
Stepping on the gas, sorry I'm a dick, nice guys finish last. Always on the road, baby girl already know. Got another show tomorrow in a different time zone. Hey, hey, yeah my baby got the cash. Oh shit, lil' shawty throw it back. Hey, I'm smoking on some gas, 300 on the dash. When I pull up with the gas, man full of tag, yeah. All these bitches call my phone. Hey, shawty hit my line, she asking me to come home. But I'm with the bros, getting faded on the road, yeah. When I'm off the gas, I'm in a different time zone.
She thinking I'm ducking calls. It ain't nothing personal, baby, I got a ball. I'm getting to that paper, you know I love when I make it. I ain't like the ones you been with, I never needed to fake it. I move with no hesitation. Now I can't afford it, girl I'm a boss, don't matter who gon' support it. Why you playing with them when you know that you don't feel them? Stop messing with them lanes, come get you a real one.
Bitch, I got bands, fuck your demands, racing for your love on the digital dash. Always on the road, baby girl, I gotta go. Got another show tomorrow in a different time zone. Bitch, I got the cash, stepping on the gas. Sorry I'm a dick, nice guys finish last. Always on the road, baby girl, already know. Got another show tomorrow in a different time zone.
Fauci's in the back, so I'ma send a UAV. Put the stick up to his noggin, make a nigga go to sleep. Got some hentai bitches on me, sippin' sake by the beach. And these rappers not good as me. When he met me, he met the feet. I be drippin' just like the ocean. Can't be your best nigga, you joke. But your baby girl, she could choke. You a nerd, must be bugging. I'm a staller, nigga, I'm floating. Better put me, nigga, get noted. I ain't make this beat myself, bitch.
One of the brightest stars in the heavens for a time.
Sesh, you're so stupid.
This is a rap beat.
Remember, folks, stay more lifted and elevated than the problems that may present themselves to you this evening. I want to give KM 420 Radio on Relevant app a huge shout out for our simultaneously broadcasting Fred Fury frequency. Remember, be safe, stay sick, sanitize it, wash your balls and fanny, and make sure you hydrate.
Well. The time has come for the King of Coughs to meet the Queen of Coughs. This is the 420 710 show.
Everything ends. And it's always sad. But everything begins again too. And that's always happy.
And it